Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel. Before I get into anything, I'm just gonna say all of this is for entertainment purposes only. And if you choose to make a bet, that's on you. But what I will say is that all of the teams that I'm recommending or suggesting, I will be betting on. So all the teams I'm betting on, I'm just gonna let you guys know, and you take that with a grain of salt. All right, you do your own due diligence. I'm not here to uh, give you any information or want you to lose money. I'm trying to make money. So this is my journey. I just wanted to let you guys know what my thought process with all of this sports betting thing is, because I'm just getting into it myself. But getting into it, I'm just going to go ahead and mention a couple of games. Like with this channel, I'm trying to make a living off of sports betting, trying to get off my, I guess, my work, get away from working. You know, um, I like my job. It's just strenuous on my body at times, and just trying to find I guess, another side hustle until I can turn that side hustle into something really serious. So, but getting into it, sports betting. So the games we have today, let me just pull it up here. This is a different kind of setup I have. This is kind of awkward at the moment, but just a couple matchups. I'm going to do a little bit of football, some NCAA. Football this year, I won 1,600, and that's not from individual bets. Those are from confidence pool. But during the whole season, I was betting on football games, and I was mostly right for the most part. It's just there was like a lot of games that I bet on that I shouldn't have. So I'm going to be more particular into my betting strategy. So getting into it, I'm looking at the stats. I mean, I play football. I study football since high school. I play basketball. I understand basketball since high school. I played JV and varsity. A year in varsity. Is other year, it's kind of like it turned into a job, and I wasn't really into it at that point. But going into it, the NCAA basketball games, this is really uh, what I wanted to focus on. You have a lot of knowledge that's out there that a lot of people aren't sharing and giving you picks. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to evaluate the stats, evaluate the matchups, evaluate the teams, look at the power rankings, look at the trends, look at the angles, and I'm going to present it to you and give you a little bit of information on what I feel or what I think about the game and why I'm betting on that game. And at the end of the day, it is my knowledge that the sports books, they're giving you lines so they can get equal money on both sides. So usually that line might be a little inflated or may not be a little inflated, but for the most part, I believe what the sports books are doing are making the games 50-50. And if that's the case, you're just looking for that edge to put it over. Now there are certain techniques or certain, I want to say, theories that I'm going to put forth to test to make sure that that is the case. And hopefully I can really make some cash. And I have a couple ideas that I'm definitely gonna try. Now I bet it I bet on the NCAA basketball games last year in the middle of the year, and one thing I noticed. So a lot of people don't notice that there are certain factors and certain physics that take place when it comes to basketball. Like, for instance, during the equinox, as the Earth is tilted on its axis, in the equinox, the Earth comes back to, I guess, vertical, perpendicular line, straight up and down. Basically, is perfectly angled during the equinox. And a lot of people don't understand that might throw your shot off when you're trying to hit threes. So you probably want to bet unders in that game. So, little things like that. I'm looking at the zodiacs, and a lot of people don't understand about the moon, too. The moon affects your three-point shooting. Like when there is a full moon. Oh, another thing I noticed. Well, I'm not going to give away everything, but it affects it. And I've been noticing things since last year because I was looking at it, especially with the full moon. Ooh, it gets really interesting at that point. So this is my channel. This is just the introductory. Hopefully you guys like the information I put out, and I'm going to study not only the zodiac, because you have to look at the sixth house for enemies, but that's a whole nother can of worms, if you want to call it that. But I'm getting ready to go ahead and really sink my teeth into this. So why not create a channel, speak to the public, get their insight on it, see if I can get some insight from you guys as well. Welcome to my channel. Hope you enjoy. Bye.